and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be ranting about some makeup that I didn't like. You may love this makeup and that's fantastic if you do, but for me there were issues. Some of these were problematic, some of them I liked, but then I didn't. Okay, so the first product is one that I did a first impression of and I actually really liked it. I liked it the second time I used it, the third time I used it, but then things went wrong. They just went downhill. This product that likes to lure you into a false sense of security is the mascara. They were so bold and confident in their love of this mascara. They named it the mascara as if this is like the king of all the mascaras. Well, I would disagree about that. This is Makeup Revolution's most recently released mascaras. When I first tried this, I actually really liked it. I thought that it gave a really good level of volume. The wand is quite large, so she was not the easiest to apply just because you've always got that fear that you're going to like impale your eyeball. Overall, I thought this was a really good mascara and I gave it a really good review. However, after a month or so, I noticed that the application process became a lot harder. Like, I'm making this sound like I'm walking up Mount Everest or something. Like, I'm applying fecking mascara. How fecking challenging is it really? It just got a lot more difficult and I did not love it anymore, and I've realised what it is. The actual formula is so thick, it gets thicker. So we're at this stale point now where the mascara has just like kind of attached itself like glue to the actual wand, and it's just so thick and sticky. I had the same issue with the L'Oreal Paradise mascara. Really liked it at first, but then it descended into a sticky thick mess. Kind of like sex. I mean, let's be real, guys. It's a shame because I liked this for 2 weeks and then I didn't like it. So it's one of those mascaras that if you're going to buy it, use it and use it fast, because she will turn on you, stab you in the back or maybe in the eye, whichever. She'll stab you in the eye because that's her game. She's a sneaky little fecker. Okay, so the second product is by Obsession, and this is the Lightening Glow. It's kind of like an illuminating setting mist. It looks really beautiful when you kind of mix it up. So I tried this out recently and I really liked it. I actually could have been a lot harsher on this because it did leave a lot, and I'm not just talking like a few, a lot of silver spots like all around my face from the little like glitters that are in here. So but I said, no, it's fine. It's fine. I can work with you. And I just got my sponge and just like blended it out. And I just really felt like this made my face look supremely dewy and glowy. And I really liked it. Little did I know that would be the last time that I would actually get to enjoy its silvery, glowy goodness, because the fecking spritzer does not work. It worked once for my video when I sang its fecking praises, and then whenever I've tried to use it since, no, she doesn't want to come out and play today. No, she doesn't. Was she insulted because I said that she left silver blobs on my face? I don't know. Now, I know what the obvious thing to do here to gain back control of this would be to simply just switch a spritzer from another bottle. Believe me, I've tried. I've been through every single fecking spritzer that I own. Do any of them match this bottle? No, they don't. That would just make things too easy now, wouldn't it? Well, unfortunately, like, I've used this once, loved it, and that was my one and only time. You know, it's a real shame, guys. Maybe at some point in my journeys through life, I might actually find a spritzer that will fit on this. I've just thought of an idea. Oh my gosh. Just call me Mrs. Eureka Intelligent Knickers, Pants, Vaginas. I've just thought of something like, why didn't I think of this before? So I've had this little fecking bottle. Like, it's been sat here for ages on my desk. I have no idea what's in it. I think it's like a concoction that I made ages ago. But I just thought, why do we need to be screwing things on here when we could simply unscrew the fecking lid and then pour? We could pour it out Oh my gosh, like why have I've literally only just thought of this right now. So let's get rid of this fecking thing. I was going to put it in the bin, but then I thought, I mean, don't be a lazy fecker. That's going to leak. I'm going to go put this in the sink. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Excuse me, she'll be back. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. I dropped it. Okay, she's coming back. She's coming back. Mrs. Intelligent Sassy Knickers is back, guys. I mean, really, just where's my award right now? Like, really, oh my gosh. I feel like there is no stopping me with this level of genius today. I just don't know what was in my Weetabix this morning, but oh, she is winning at life today. So, guys, like, why didn't I fucking think of this? Do you know what? I know you're thinking, Cameron, don't need to see this. Like, this, I know this is your moment of glory, but do we need to see it? No. But anyway, guys, I'm going to just shake this up because you know what? I want to get all those fecking silver glitters so they can go all over my fecking face. And then I can have a little moment moaning about them because I love it. I love a good moan. Oh, yes, bitch. Can you see this? Oh, I've never felt so accomplished in my whole life. Oh my gosh. Like look at this, guys. This level of ingenuity, creativity, improvisation. These are all things that I'm going to be adding on to my CV. If I'm in an interview in the future, which by the way, I do have an interview coming up soon. If they say, okay, so give us an example of a time when you used your ingenuity to improvise on a situation, I'll just tell them about this. I'll say, well, I'm glad you asked me that because actually there was an incident with a spritzer of a setting spray that did not want to spray anymore, and I just poured it into another bottle. Give me the fecking job. I know the job I'm going for has nothing to do with setting sprays, but just I have the level of ingenuity of Stephen Hawking's right now. I mean, really. So, guys, let's see. This is the moment. This is the moment. This is my perfect moment with you. Can you tell that I don't really win at life a lot? Like, this is a rare thing. Okay, we ready? Oh, bitch! Yes! Ta 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 ta. Oh, okay, so here we are. I am blessed again with this setting spray and I'm just feeling so happy with myself right now. I really am. If I could pat myself on the back, I fucking would right now. I feel like, oh my gosh, yes, Amwen. Seriously, you need to announce this to someone. Give Honey the call. Tell him what you've just done. He'll be like, Amwen, I'm servicing a fucking boiler right now. I've got my head in somebody's cupboard. Just feck off right now, Amwen. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so that setting spray has actually now moved back into my I like this pile because I improvised, not because it did anything. I did it. I did everything. Anyway, guys, so the next product that we have is by Smashbox, and this, I believe, is meant to be one of their most iconic primers. Oh, well, you can only imagine my level of expectation when I spent £26 on this. £26. I mean, I feel like punching myself in the vagina right now for that waste of money. I had read great things about this, heard great things about this. It's meant to be iconic. It's not fucking iconic. So I did actually do a first impression of this and I kind of liked it in that first impression. But since then, I've obviously used it a lot more. I'm at the point now where I don't reach for it. It can just crawl into my makeup drawer and die for all I care. Like, that's my level of enjoyment that I get from this. So one of the main reasons why I do not like this, I feel like it really dries out my skin. Whenever I've used this, my skin feels horribly dry. It just seems to zap all levels of moisture from your skin. It also does absolutely nothing in filling in pores. It's called the Smooth and Blur. Smooth and fecking blur. It might as well be called drying and a fecking joke. Drying and a joke. That's what it should be called. I don't like this, guys, and I definitely wouldn't recommend. Like, maybe if you've got super oily skin, this could be good because it could just dry your skin out. But for me, it's a no and a complete and utter waste of my hard-earned money. Oh, do you know what, guys? I feel like my head is looking a bit sad today and I want to put these on. I put these on because they're just making me feel instantly happier right now. And whenever I'm editing my videos back, I like seeing, like, oh my gosh, such a simple mind. I love seeing them sparkling away. So I hope you don't mind. I'm popping them on because they make me happy. Okay, so next we have 2 of the jelly highlighters from Makeup Revolution. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I was for the jelly highlighter, because I was just in love with the idea of a fucking jelly highlighter. I love jelly. I love KY jelly. Do I? No, I don't. I don't love KY jelly, but I love anything jelly. Not KY jelly. I don't use it. Like, we don't even have any in the house. So, the Makeup Junkie... Oh, I've just realised, can you see? Look, the silver patches are back. See what I mean? It does leave you with silver patches, but you could just get your sponge and like go over it. I can't be asked to do that right now, so I'm just gonna fucking leave them. So yeah, I was so excited about these jelly highlighters. Oh god, oh. I looked gross then. Let's see if I can recreate that horrific moment. I can't, but oh, it looks like slime. It looks like slime. It feels like slime. Oh, look, guys. Here we go. Are you ready? That just does not look like something that I want to put on my face. It's got this really like strange consistency to it, and because it essentially like it's a jelly, but essentially it's like a creamy highlighter, it doesn't play well going on top of your other makeup that you spent hours doing. It let me down. Both of these let me down. I had such high hopes and it didn't come to fruition. So yeah, I would just recommend, like, if you like powder highlights, sticking with powder highlights. Like, whenever I try a jelly highlight, a cream highlight, they never work, right? And I find myself like, I'm never reaching for any cream highlight product, because I just find that one time they might look great, but then the next time you use it, it will just feck up your base. And then you just think... like, I can't be doing this anymore. I can't be living this life of unpredictability, of not knowing. I like my makeup to be predictable. Like, I like to know, okay, yeah, I'm going to reach for this highlight today and it's just going to make me look fabulous. It's going to make me glow. I'm going to be blinding everyone in sight. I don't want to have to pick up a highlighter and just, like, not know. Like, is this a good day for the highlight? Is this a bad day? Is it going to love my foundation today? Is it going to fucking hate it? Its sole life purpose will just be to feck around my foundation, whilst I might add not making me look fucking glowy and blinding. So yeah, no. Chocolate. I've just realised that this lipstick shade does not go with the kind of golden look that I've got going on today. How about that? What does she say, that girl? Kick Mimi outside. How about that? No, she doesn't say that. Something, anyways. I don't know what she says. Take me outside. How about that? I've just in my brain was about how about that. I might start saying that to people, like, how about that? Okay, so next we have a liquid eyeshadow, and this is by Wet n Wild. This was one of their Mega Last liquid catsuits, kind of glittery eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Pure Intention. What kind of name is that? Pure Intent. And it's not intention as in like, what are your intentions with my daughter? It's more like pure intention, as if something is intense, like, I don't know. Anyway, guys, so this looks really pretty on the eye, but it just refuses to dry. And I feel like the one thing that you really need from a liquid eyeshadow is for it to fucking dry at some point. Who wants to walk around with soggy eye? That's not the kind of life I want to lead. Unfortunately, like, I wore this once and I never wore it again. No thank you, sir. So next we have one of the biggest disappointments of this video, purely because it was one of the most expensive, and even at the time of purchasing this, I was questioning myself, my life. What is the meaning of life? I was thinking. So this is essentially a fucking eyeliner. This eyeliner cost me the priceless sum of £17 for a freaking eyeliner. I was thinking to myself, Aaron, why are you doing this to yourself? You do not need to spend £17 on a fucking black eyeliner when you have an AliExpress one that cost under £2 and it's bomb diggity fantastic. Oh, but no, purchasing Anwen had to go ahead and buy it, didn't she? Because I thought, oh no, it's MAC, it's going to be great. This will not let me down. It'll be worth every single penny of the £17. No, it was not. This, I couldn't even tell you how it looks on the eye because I can't get it on my fucking eye. So I wanted this to go on my waterline. Will it go on my waterline? No. It thinks that it's better than that, obviously. It's too good for my fucking waterline. It says no. I've got better things to do with my time. This was shit. It's called Black Ice. It's called Pro Long Wear Eyeliner. I'm afraid I can't tell you if it is actually long wearing or not because it wouldn't go my fucking waterline. That one's fucking awful. Okay, so next we have the Hoola Light Bronzer from Benefit. Like, they say Hoola Light. It's kind of like a setting powder. Like this is the same colour as my fucking setting powder. Let me show you. Like this is fucking bullshit. Did I say fucking? I said feck. I definitely did. Okay, so this is my Rimmel Clear Complexion. It's got a long name. Like, I thought it was just going to be like fucking pressed setting powder, but it's got the longest name in the whole world. So it's a Rimmel setting powder. And then this obviously is a Hoola Light. There is a difference in colour, but not much. I mean, it's not a bronzer. Like, in what world is this a bronzer? What pisses me off the most about this situation isn't that it didn't match me, but the fact that why haven't Benefit brought out a deeper shade? Like, does the world need this? Like, I've got really, really fair skin, and I find that the original Hoola works really well on my skin tone, as long as I don't go in too heavy-handed. Like, I can totally wear it as a contour, as a bronzer, and personally, I think it looks pretty good. Like, it looks good. So, like, I've got really fair skin, so I feel like a lot of people could actually use the original Hoola bronzer. What I feel like they really should have been focusing their energies on is actually creating a darker shade, because I think that's kind of what the market was missing. But instead, they create this bullshit shade that to call this a bronzer is a joke. I have tried another product very similar to this, which is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer. This is in the shade reversed. I was going to say reverse your cabana. Could you picture that scene? You're on a beach, someone is reversing a cabana, like with complete disregard for all the sunbathers. But anyway, yeah, so this was very similar, and I remember like the big shock I got when I actually opened this. I was like, what the feck? But I actually use this as like an all over setting powder now, and it's brilliant for that. That's just like, so I've got use out of it. But this one is it's fucking bullshit. Okay, so next I have another Makeup Revolution product. Like, I feel like this is just one big bashing Makeup Revolution I hate you kind of video, but with a few other products thrown in. By the way, to clarify, I love Makeup Revolution. I love the majority of their products, but because they're so affordable, I tend to buy a lot of their products, which is why this might seem like it's got a lot of Makeup Revolution products in it. I don't know. But anyway, guys, so this was their Pro Supreme Gloss Lip Pigment. I really like the shade of this. It looks really, really good on camera, but it's just one of those like not wearable like formulas, because it's so thick, it's so glossy, and it's super pigmented. I'm not going to like knock it for that. It's very pigmented, but it looks patchy. It's pigmented but patchy. I don't know how something could be pigmented and patchy, but it fucking is. It manages it. I would never put this on and go out the house. I would never just put it on anyway, because I don't like it. But it's just so high maintenance. It's just so sticky, uncomfortable. It comes off all over every single thing that you have your lips around. Will be covered in this, which I don't think your boyfriend or girlfriend would appreciate, you know what I mean? So, did not like that, guys. And I do want to make a point and say, I know that it's super affordable, which I really do appreciate, but a bad product is a bad product, and I want to save you guys from wasting your money, you know what I mean? Okay, so the last product that I have to bitch and moan about today is by Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. I think this is taking the piss a bit, calling itself a concealer, because the one thing it does not do is conceal. It conceals nothing. It's the most sheer, poor excuse for a concealer that I've ever come across in my life. And I'm not even a fan of like super heavy concealers because I'm 34. But this is just like, what's the point? It's one of those products you think, what the fucking point in you? Like, I feel bad saying that about him, but he is not for me. Like, I even tried him as an eye primer one day, just like, you know, popping him all over my eyes as a base. He was shit. Were my veins hidden? No. Did it do anything? No. Was it pointless? Yes. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a really good moan. Like, it's been great getting all of this off my chest. Like, I feel like it's therapeutic to just have a bit of a rant about stuff. So I've enjoyed it today. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.